Hey, look who it is.
Blue Review. Blue Review.
Bergman's here.
What's up, hey, Greg, you can settle a little bit of an argument that we were having earlier about the Dodgers.
Wait. Let's do it.
All right. Mason no longer thinks
They're the favorites.
they're the favorites. If you put a gun to my head and said you have to bet everything you own, the Manhattan Beach compound, the Idaho compound, on one team to win the World Series, I would still take the Dodgers. How about you?
I am totally with you.
Would you make them the favorites?
Yes, I do.
If we owned a sports book, would we make them the? I think we would.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I'd make them the favorite.
I just think that bullpen makes this a real high wire act in the postseason.
Sure.
But as to quote George Sedano, two things can be true. The Dodgers can be the favorite, and they can have just an awful bullpen, and they do. But nobody else, Greg, no other team puts the fear in God in me. Do you?
No, absolutely not. So who would be your favorite?
I think Philly. Would think the team we
Phillies?
saw last night.
So
they've got a really balanced lineup.
Doesn't matter if they have no
That's
Zach Wheeler
all
and no
right.
Trey Turner.
Trey Turner is
Christopher
not
Sanchez
playing right
should
now.
have been an all-star. Ranger Suarez could have been an all-star.
Great.
Jesus Luzardo, we're going to see tomorrow night. Really good.
But Mace,
bullpen,
you say
Yohan Duran
you say
gave up the home run last night.
should have been an all-star.
Well, it's because that Mizrachi kid was an all-star.
But Yamamoto was an all-star.
Yeah.
Kershaw was an all-star.
Right.
Shohei's going to win MVP.
Bullpen.
No, look at his numbers.
No, he was great, but he was not put onto the All-Star game because of his numbers. He was put in.
So what do you think of my crazy idea to take one of the starters and put him in the bullpen for the postseason?
So it's absolutely not crazy. This has been my kind of whole thing. I have a piggyback plan.
Right. Now, he wants Blake Snell to be the closer.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so who would you move?
So it's not moving them into the bullpen. It's having them piggyback each other. So think about it this way: you have Yamamoto backed up by Glasnow, and then you have Snell backed up by Kershaw, and Ohtani backed up by Sheehan.
You and I are not that far apart. What I said is when the postseason starts, don't look at it as who starts and finishes. Look at it in terms of outs. You need to get 27 outs. That's what you're advocating.
Yeah.
Get the 27 outs any way you can. So if you do a piggyback thing, what I'm saying is not different from what you're saying. Start Glasnow and have Snell in the 2 spot.
Right.
Now Snell's a reliever.
Yeah, so there's certain guys I don't think can do that sort of thing. I don't think Yamamoto cannot be in the bullpen.
He's your game 1 starter.
I don't think he'd be in the bullpen.
Although
I don't believe Snell can either.
Guys, the Dodgers have not ruled Ohtani out of the bullpen.
It's okay. I've ruled him out.
Yeah, we should rule him out because
I just don't think that's happening.
In no sense can you put him lose his bat at any point. So you can't put him in the bullpen. Also, how much time it takes him to get ready to go actually pitch.
There's something else I wanted to bring up. I didn't tell you I was going to do this, and
why didn't you tell him? You should always tell him.
No.
Because I like to be surprised.
Because we talked about it. We talked about it yesterday on the show. You said you've changed your opinion. It doesn't matter to you if the Dodgers win the division.
Yeah,
Bill Platsky wrote this morning in a column that if the Dodgers don't win the division,
they lose home field.
Right.
Yeah,
is Platsky right or are you right?
No, they'll make the playoffs, but no, Platsky's absolutely
right. To win the division,
they've got to win the division.
Okay.
They will win the division.
They will. They should
wait
win.
a minute.
They're like 2.5 games up.
With like 13 to go.
12 to go. I don't think San Diego's making that ground up.
San Diego is not very good.
They're not playing well.
They're not playing well.
But
and
I guess my question
if San Diego was good, they would have already passed us months ago because of how poorly we were playing.
Let me challenge you on that.
Sure.
Who is good?
Well, see, that's the thing. That's why the Dodgers should be the favorite to your beginning point, because bullpens are volatile. And look at what Johan Duran did last night. He gave up a jack to Andy Pages.
Are we done? Did we get that stupid opener thing out of our system last night?
Yeah, I understand. I don't agree with it, but I understand the reasoning. You push him back so that he can. Because he's not going to be a starter. He's going to be coming out of the pen. And also, you don't want to have him against the lefties. And if you are going to have him against the lefties, not 3 times. You only got him against those lefties twice.
Right.
But fair to say that was
when Schwarber
that was stupid.
That was stupid. It was home run. It kind of throws all that out the window.
That's why they went right to Sheehan.
And then they walked Harper, so it did the 2 things that didn't even matter.
The reason you did it didn't come through.
See, the thing that I thought was the more ridiculous and trying to get too cute was the fact of having Alex Call and
the lineup
Rojas
was weird
at 5 and 6.
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of ended up working out because at the end of the game you had Pages hit the home run, but maybe he hits that home run earlier.
Yeah, I want to know what the crazy lineup machine said that made them do that lineup last night, because that was a weird ass lineup. Yeah,
so stupid.
But going back to a point Greg made earlier, Mace, the reason I'm assuming I'm speaking for you too. If I'm not, interrupt me. But the reason we're picking the Dodgers is not because the Dodgers are unbeatable. It's because no one else is that good.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody else scares me in the slightest
Right,
in any division, in any
either league.
No, none of them. None of them scare me.
I know the Dodgers are favored in Vegas, so
Right.
it's not a controversial thing to say you're picking them to win.
Look,
I'm just saying I don't feel like we're the favorites anymore because of our bullpen.
Okay, so
and you can say piggyback starters, but somebody's got to get the last 6 outs. I saw Dreyer blow up. I saw Vesia give up a home run last night. Tanner Scott, the only guy who threw a clean inning. Blake Trinan
kind of did.
Blake Trinan
if he could have stopped
up
him
and down. Who gets the last 6?
I know we got to get to game of games,
Yeah.
but I'm a big Blake Trinan fan. Always have been. Is it possible he just doesn't have it this year?
So he was fine yesterday. With the fact that he's actually been really good. It was one outing in his last 11.
Somehow he got the loss, even though he didn't give up a hit.
No, yeah, because he allowed 2 guys to steal on the first pitch, and then it was a sac fly, and also that run doesn't matter. Like he doesn't go against your ERA.
Right.
And by the way, just to put this in perspective, I said I thought the Phillies were the favorite. Dodgers plus 450, Philly plus 500.
So it's very close.
It's
close.
Very close.
Yeah,
that Philly
Vegas.
team is good, and it's because of the bullpen.
Put it this way: who has the best pitching staff of any team in
Best
baseball?
starting rotation is the Dodgers. I would argue best in baseball.
Best 1 through 9. Who is it?
I would say Dodgers.
Exactly. So at that
What
point,
wins
you're
championships?
Well, you guys
first?
are arguing over the
Wait a
same.
minute. What wins
I got
championships?
2 of the 3, and if you can get me to Trinan, and I trust Vesia in those situations, you have a couple of guys that you can't trust. And if you need to, you can put somebody back there, like what they did with Walker Buehler. Maybe it's Sheehan, maybe it's Wroblewski, maybe it's
So you're saying
Kasparius.
totally juggle, and you
So
don't
they're
want
good.
Tanner Scott on the postseason roster.
If he continues to pitch the way he's been pitching, no, of course I don't want him on the roster. If he's giving up
He gonna
Let me
be
prepare
there.
you for something.
He's going
to be on it.
I know. He's going to be. 2 things can be true at once, like you just said. I
You
don't
can-
want him, but he's going to be there.
Correct. 2 things. You're
All
right.
right. And
both of
also,
those things.
last night, because I know you got to get to game again.
Yeah, no, that's good.
You know how many times I've said on this show to you guys about Mason, just drop a pin. Just drop a pin.
Yeah,
so
he talked about it.
So you know where
He did
so
it.
you know
He
where
did it, and
your
he was
car
very
is.
proud of himself.
Yep.
And then his phone ran out of juice.
Bergman
It
was
died.
actually looking at me when my phone ran out of juice, and I said, "Oh my God, there goes my pin."
It was the funniest thing because he's like, look, he actually made a point to go, look, I dropped a pin. I dropped a
And
pin.
now I'm out of juice.
Exactly.
He
He
Oh,
doesn't.
brutal.
Greg, do you know anyone who doesn't charge their phone in their car?
No, every time, even with a full charge,
That's the
I
first
charge
time
my
Have
car.
you met Steve Mason?
That's
What are
the
you
first
doing?
time my phone has run out of batteries in
But why
a year.
is it? Don't you have a place you can plug a
I've
cable in
never
your
needed
car?
it. I've never needed it. Last night there were 2 games. I was playing Prize Picks. I was looking at my
You were
fantasy
never
baseball.
you were never a Cub Scout or a Boy Scout, were you?
No.
Yes. Be prepared, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
ridiculous. But this is the Boys in Blue Report brought to you by Hard Rock Tejon. It's time for Dodgers baseball, located 20 minutes south of Bakersfield off of Route 99. Your 24/7 destination for all the action. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, opening soon. This is how SoCal plays.